What's up again? I'm saying again because I just recorded a video and decided to do an intro to it after the fact, giving a kind of a overview of what's happening here. Basically, our state v-state is coming soon. There's a 30-day old kingdom, and all of the power is consolidating into one other alliance, and there's all this drama happening. I kind of involved myself in the drama and gave my argument to all the other leaders about why we need to divide the power strategically between the alliances and not consolidate all into one. And I'm pretty sure, I mean, there's people that are obviously petty egos. They just want to grow their own account. They don't, I mean, people literally saying they don't care about SVS. Everyone's going to transfer out anyways. And they just don't think the alliance, I mean, they think the kingdom will just die. And so for me, I find that frustrating because I'm willing to do some things to help everyone grow so we can have a fun SVS. But so I go through all the drama as somebody who spent 20 G's in this game. So, all right. See, let me know what you guys think. What's happening, everyone? All right. Well, we're going to be talking drama. So I've spent $20,000 roughly on this first 31 days in this kingdom. And let me give a quick overview of what's going on here. Basically, for anyone that's not aware, this is a game where you have tons of people in a state, it's called, or a kingdom or whatever, and you have different alliances, and there's other alliances and powerful players and weaker players, but the weaker players help the powerful players join the rallies and those kind of things. And we kind of fight each other for rewards as the kingdom progresses. And anyway, so we all have to fight each other, but later on, we will actually end up fighting these other states. So we'll all have to come together after fighting for the first 2 months and fight another state. And that's like a big event, and there's other big rewards if your state beats their state. So we're fighting each other, we're growing, inter-alliance fighting. And anyways, I haven't been paying that much attention to what's going on in the kingdom, but there's something that's happening right now. So I'm one of the most powerful players in the alliance, or sorry, the kingdom. I wouldn't be surprised if I used all of my speed ups, everything. I'd be the most powerful. Like, I'm pretty close right now in terms of hero power and whatever, but I have a shite ton of stuff. For those who know this game, you know, I have all these heroes, things, charms. I haven't even worked on my charms. Some gear stuff, whatever. And lots of speed ups. Maybe, you know, close to a year of total or something, which is a lot for this kind of kingdom. So let me explain what's happening here. All right. Right now, the other alliance in this server is taking all of the top players. So if we go to power by rank, it's KXT. So KXT number 1, 2, 3, 4, or I'm 3, but 4, 5, 6. And even some of our mid players, now, like Archie, everyone is going to KXT. And there was kind of a rule, like no recruiting between the alliances. Keep in mind, just being honest, I have no allegiance to my alliance. I randomly started playing this game. I've barely talked to anybody in it. But I do know a little bit about these types of games. And in these types of games, if we're going to prepare for state versus state, we kind of need to be strategic about how we balance the power between the top several alliances and balance rewards. We don't really want to fight each other too much. And sometimes these kingdoms fight each other really aggressively, and it basically ruins people's accounts and they quit the game, right? I mean, this just this type of game, like I could literally, because I'm a whale, I could teleport over to their area and just start zeroing their player cities, and they would want to quit the game. Something like that would like destroy the kingdom, right? So that's always the tension, you know, in these types of games, but especially if you're a whale. So anyways, what's happening here, let me give you the lowdown, is they've been taking players, and there's a rule, you're not allowed to recruit, blah, blah. I don't really care about that rule. But just to be clear, I'll come to this later. They have tried to recruit me, but, well, so I asked today to get joined into the group chat with all the alliance leaders, because I personally just think it's a bad idea to have all of the power consolidated into one alliance, which is why I didn't go there when they tried to recruit me. I mean, it's only good for me. I'll get more rewards. The only reason I'm staying in this alliance is because all of the power will be consolidated into one alliance, all the whales, which I think is bad for the kingdom or the state. So I'm staying here. It has nothing to do with, I don't even know anyone here. But anyways, everyone else has gone to this big alliance. So I got added to the chat here. It came in and says, you guys have been talking about me behind my back. I asked our alliance leader to add me. This is one of the antagonists of the story, Laurie Queen here, the one who I've accused of being a dev. We'll get to that. So I said, my opinion is that we need to divide some of the power between alliances more evenly until state versus state. We will just decide who gets what rewards, not fight for it. So I'm saying, let's not fight for anything, whatever. We'll decide who gets what, and we'll just give it out. We can move people around for some rewards if we need to. Our state versus state will be much more fun if we help the most active players grow. We should use all top alliances as one big alliance and join together when we need to strategically. It shouldn't all just be random, because they're saying, oh, these people just randomly want to leave. I said, sup to Laurie. I said, I could be stupid and just join KXT as well. More benefit for me, but bad. It's bad for the state. Do you know how demoralizing it is for the average player to see every top player go to one alliance, feel like they're missing all rewards? We will lose players, and the ones we don't lose will just be weak. I have no idea if you guys think we are going to be fighting each other or something, but we aren't. That is simply stupid. Laurie Queen added, whoever this moon person is. I said, as a joke, I want to do a YouTube video winning SVS, not losing. Then Ping Ping, one of the few people I've talked to a little bit, says, I'm just putting it out there, we haven't recruited anyone. They have all requested to join. I let them know to speak to their R5 before joining. I told one person no, and they got pissed. Whatever. I said, and then I made a joke that my alliance leader is probably like, why did I add Mad Max to the chat? But yes, we want to work together. Just SVS quite some time for now, whatever. I've liked my conversations with Ping Ping. He used to be in our alliance, whatever. I said, who cares who recruited? Anyone recruited. We tell people where to go. They don't tell us. I mean, if we're the leadership of the kingdom, I just say we because I'm just stepping in here. People listen. At least half of VIP, that's our alliance, wants to join here in KXT. This is what Moon's saying. I say, also, people were recruited. I was attempted to be recruited by KXT, LOL. I didn't even tell my alliance leader that. I mean, I don't care. Not that I care, because it's a stupid rule since you can't police it. Laurie said she would let me win all the events if I joined KXT. Okay, only one message. What about other? Do we recruit any besides you? It's like, well, that's my point. It's like you could be messaging everybody, and then now she says, hey, I was kidding. She literally tried to hardcore recruit me. I said, I have no reason not to join. It's only good for me. I don't even know anyone in my alliance, but I know it's bad for the state. If we, like, I'm going to get more personal rewards, but it's going to make state versus state worse. So they're just saying random stuff. This person said they'd quit the game if they couldn't come here. And this person said they came because the schedule was wrong. I was replying, who knows, just relying on people to tell the truth, which they won't because everyone thinks they're sneaky in these games. Stop being sneaky, let's be smart. Yeah, everybody thinks they're like some kind of like Machiavellian spy or something in these games. It's like backstabbing and whatever. It's like, okay, well, I'm just going to zero you then. I don't care who tries to recruit anyone personally. I just think it's stupid. We need to be smart about allocating power and not do it randomly. Anyways, this is where like I'm getting the vibe of how they are. But it happens everywhere. As whale shows up, people move, not all because all want to grow. I don't know what they're saying. All cannot spend money like you. So basically they're saying like people want to be in an alliance with a lot of whales because that's how they grow. And obviously the free to play or like low spender type players like this, they don't want the whales to leave because they want as many rewards for their account as they can. Well, whatever server transfers ahead, no one's going to stay here. I know this only. So anyways, I'm not going to read everything here. I was just saying, if I had joined KXT2, I mean, it's going to destroy our alliance. Then they say, as for prep, just forget about it. I don't think we're going to survive one day. So they're basically now starting to say, this is leadership. Okay, so leadership actually just wants the state to die. They don't even want to do SVS. They don't care. They're just going to transfer out. They're just trying to take everything they can from the state and then they're going to all transfer. So it's like, okay, so if you just want the state to die, you don't even want to try for SVS, then what's the point here? We can't force players back. They will just quit due to scheduling. And then they said, you didn't care when you had all the whales. We literally never had all the whales. I'm the only, there's no other whales I've ever been in VIP except for me. There's players like 20, 30 million power, but it's like, there's tons of those players. They always had the top 3 whales besides me. And anyways, I'm saying, you think I care? I have 3,000 gear stones, thousands of materials, like a year of speed ups. I've spent 20,000 this month. I don't care like to have an extra whale for a few more speed ups. I just care about the state. I said, it doesn't matter for me. What matters is a strong state for SVS. And then this person just says, T funny, don't be childish, and then leaves the leadership chat. I mean, I've literally never talked to this person. I don't even know who it is. Said we should divide the power strategically and try to win SVS, not be childish with egos. Said, I said, who's this moon person? Are these the people in charge of the alliance? How are we to divide the players? In my other state, my alliance in 2 billion over the next, everything works. I said, we need to do it based on power, schedule, and rewards. Sometimes players will be moved for 1 day just to receive certain rewards. Eventually, power will consolidate, especially in SVS. This is just about temporary preparation for SVS. The most active players, not whales, need to be moved for some rewards, and we need to help mid-level players grow. That's what I'm saying. We should play first SVS, then see how it goes. No, it's like I said, these games have been around for a long time. It's not complicated. The strategy to prepare is not complicated. We don't need to see how it goes. I said, but if everyone here has Moon's mindset, people leave as soon as I say anything. No one cares. Everyone wants to transfer. They lose SVS, then hey, I won't care either. The person who left KXT, this is Laurie saying, someone in World Chat is trying to recruit. They're just doing an announcement like, come join VIP. Like, who cares? So I said, people think my opinion is for rewards or about making VIP strong. I literally don't even know anyone here. I don't care who's leader, whose alliance is strongest. I just care about being smart for the players in the kingdom or state. And I said, who even cares to Laurie? Because she's saying some person like did an announcement to join VIP. It's like, I didn't even tell KMA, that's our leader, until just now that you tried to recruit me, just because I think it's funny. They're saying, we never tried to recruit anyone. We didn't break the rules. I'm like, you literally tried to recruit me. And then they said, yeah, but that was only you. Do you have proof of anyone else? Then she just says, so it turns out I'm not a dev account, right? And I'm like, no, you likely are, but I guess nothing to do about it. Hopefully you're a stronger dev than their kingdom's dev. Are we going to try to win SVS or not? Then they say, it looks like you're trapped in a delusion and a fantasy, LOL. I said, everyone knows these games do this in every kingdom. Some of these whales are dev accounts. You're a trader, right? You should, that's what they claim. You should be good at probabilities. I'm a 0.001% wealthy person. Who spends $20,000 in a month on something like this? I've played these games for 4 times now. I'm always met by multiple people to match my spending, no matter what. The odds of that are near impossible. So I join a random state anytime, a game that's 10 years old. I don't know why I bleeped out. I said game 10 years old. Instantly people spending the same. Is it normal to be suspicious? Of course. Does pretty much everyone know these games do it? Yes. And since I know I'm not the dev, probably you are. It's just probabilities, right? The odds of just joining a random game like this, you know, a group of a couple 150, 200 people, and there's like 5 people matching me. It's impossible in any game like this, but you know, it's just part of the genre, and I should be more pissed off about it than I am, but whatever. Don't let yourself be trapped in fantasies. Step outside and breathe some fresh air. I said, let me help you with a normal response. Yeah, I've been a little suspicious at times myself, but you wouldn't know to say that because you have no idea what it's like to spend $20,000 in a month. But like I said, who cares? Let's just try to win SVS. I'm tired, gonna sleep now. You can keep rambling on. So basically, they don't care. I mean, the real players in here just want to be in the alliance with all the whales because it funnels all the rewards to them, and they're planning on leaving the state. So this state's kind of screwed. And I mean, the truth is, I'll just go rogue. I mean, if nobody cares, if nobody wants to win, I mean, I can, if they just want the state to die, well, I can do a lot to help make that happen. But what do you guys think? What do I do? I need some advice here. I should just go to Laurie trying to recruit me. And just being so like, oh, man, whatever. I was saying that we should share our top players for some of the bear traps to get everyone in the kingdom their like top tiered rewards at least once before SVS. That's why if you join us, I'll let you take first place in all events even without spending much. I do not want to compete with you. I said eventually we'll join together for state versus state, but VIP Alliance would be very weak if I leave. They would have no strong player. Look at the leaderboard. Every strong player will come to KXT eventually. Everyone's in there except for me. VIP is basically dead without you. That's what she's saying. And right after she said she wants me to join them. I'm new to this game, but I even know this. It's like I'm making a personal sacrifice to not join. And I just want to have a fun SVS. And this game actually can be a lot of fun for non-spenders and low spenders. If you work together and you help them grow, and they play a massive role in an SVS. So anyways, that's my opinion, that we need to do something, but whatever. I mean, I'm just kind of involving myself for the first time in the quote-unquote politics of the server. But I might record an intro to this, put it before this, and see what you guys think.